every time you leave your house, you are putting yourself at risk for any kind of energy to affect you. When we leave the house and it's raining, we often put our raincoat on, as Andy Porter often says. But if you're going outside of your house and you haven't put your protection on for the day, then you are open to any kind of energies, and that's not meant to scare you, that is meant to empower you and give you awareness. So today I will be discussing with you 5 of my favourite ways to protect yourself. We all have our physical body, and that's what we know and that's what we can see. Did you know that we also have an energetic body, which is our auric field? And that's something that we can't see. Unless you're psychic or you have the ability, you can't see that. However, we are often and every day interacting with each other's energy. Any people that we meet, any places that we go, anywhere there are a lot of people, there are energies everywhere and we can't see them. So, well, most of us can't see them. So this video is really going to share with you the best ways that you can protect your energy, so that throughout your day you're not picking up all these random things, because they can make you feel pretty rubbish. In this video I will be sharing with you the top 5 of my favourite protection techniques, and I actually just remembered one more, so stick around to the end because there will be a bonus for you there. Let's get started. So you might be wondering, why on earth do we need to protect ourselves? Well, have you ever been somewhere and around certain people, been in a certain environment or a place or a situation, or maybe it's a town, and when you left and when you got home, you felt completely drained, or you felt different in some way, or you felt maybe that you had more negative thoughts, or that you felt less like yourself in some way or another. Well, that is the reason why protection is so important, and I'm going to share with you a few ways that we can do that today. I'm very excited because I love this kind of stuff, and if you don't know me already, my name is Elise. I am your spiritual sister. If you have any questions at all, please jot them down and I will definitely answer anything that I can to help you on your spiritual journey. So let's get started. The first one that I want to talk about is something that I've loved for a very long time. I have always loved crystals, and many different crystals have many different properties and they can do many different things. If you have crystals yourself, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So there are certain crystals that are actually very, very good at helping you to protect your energy. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is selenite. This is a beautiful piece of selenite. You can see it there. So every crystal holds its own unique vibration. And what this means is that it can help you also protect your energetic vibration and your body. So if you can see that this has such a light, beautiful colour, it's a very light and highly energetic or highly vibrational piece. And that's why it's so amazing, because it gives off this beautiful high frequency energy. And that is going to protect you. If you've got it in your pocket, or maybe you can buy a bracelet, I will put some links in the comments and you can have a look. This is not a selenite bracelet, obviously, but you can get them in this form. You can get them in necklaces, you can get them in like a small pendant. But if you're somebody who gets affected by energy easily, then I would recommend selenite. It's very calming and it will bring you a lot of peace. And it's one of the, I think it's one of the only crystals that you don't actually need to cleanse it. It's always cleansed, which is pretty phenomenal. If you know any more details about selenite and you want to share them with us, please put them in the comments. But yeah, it is one of my favourite crystals to work with. I love it. It can also charge your other crystals. So if you have like another crystal and you want to charge it, you can place it on the top. But what's amazing is if you have this on you in person or in your handbag, or if you're going somewhere that you need some extra protection, then this is going to be a really good crystal for you to have. It's also good to put it under your pillow when you're sleeping, and it will give you some protection as well for that as you sleep. The next one I'm going to talk about is black tourmaline. So this is actually a really nice big piece of tourmaline that we keep in our home here by the front door. What happens is this actually absorbs any negative energies that enter your house or that are around you. Again, you can put a piece in your pocket if you're going to be surrounded by all sorts of energies and you want to make sure that you're protected, then black tourmaline is really good. It also purifies and transforms energy into positive energy. So this is really one that you're going to want to have around for sure. It's amazing. It's really good. You do have to be careful because sometimes, you know, pieces do come off, and this is one that you will have to charge like regularly, because, or cleanse it at least, because it will pick up and absorb, it will take all of those energies. So yeah, that's black tourmaline. The next one that I want to discuss with you is amethyst. So this is a fairly small piece of amethyst, but it's actually a nice size to pop in your pocket. And amethyst is such a beautiful, calming crystal, which is very, very good at protecting you from all kinds of harm. They say that it protects you from the evil eye, so that's a good one to have, and also psychic attacks. So amethyst is a really good all-rounder. It's very calming as well. That is what I have on my bracelet. I've got some really nice amethyst and aquamarine together. They're quite nice. So yeah, in a nice bracelet, you can carry it around with you all day, or you can pop it in your pocket again. Next one I want to talk about is actually another black stone. So a lot of the black crystals are very good. There's ones like onyx, which is very good for you. I don't have that one actually. Also obsidian, which is another one that can protect, block. It actually absorbs the negative energies, much like the black tourmaline. So then the last one I want to discuss for the crystals, and then we'll move on, is the labradorite. I don't have a piece of that, but it's so beautiful. It's like a really nice dark bluey kind of beautiful colour. This one is actually really good at protecting your aura, and if you do have any points in your aura that have been, if there's any kind of leaks in your energy field, then labradorite is actually going to seal those holes, which sounds pretty cool, and actually protect you and your auric field. So labradorite is a really good one in case of any kind of perforation, or, you know, we can't see these things, so in case of any kind of, compromise, if your auric field has been compromised, then labradorite is going to jump on in and close that up for you and give you more protection, and then try to prevent any further leaks in your energetic field. Moving on to the second way I like to protect my energy is, and many of you actually are people that do work in places like hospitals, maybe you work in care homes, maybe that you are somebody who is in like an old people's home where you're surrounded by many different people, visitors, many of these people who are kind of weak and they have weak immune systems. And the kind of people that you're going to encounter, especially in hospitals, care homes and old people's homes, are people that are, you know, they have health issues, they're deteriorating in health, and quite often or not, they can also have their own negative energy attached to them, and you don't want to be picking up any of that. You've got your own stuff to deal with, so please, please, please bear that in mind when you do enter any of these places. We're going to move on to number 2, which is our bubble of protection. And you can call it bubble of love as well, if you like that idea. So what I want you to do is create your bubble of protection anytime you're entering, and it can be anywhere, even if you're going to the supermarket, if you're going to the library. People still do that. I actually did the other day. If you are somebody who is has a particularly negative work environment, or there's a person that you have to deal with and you don't like their energy, please, please, please use this protection anytime you feel the need. In fact, every time you leave the house, please, please do it. So, what you're going to do is just take a few moments, take a few breaths, and just imagine a beautiful bubble of golden light in front of you. Eyes open or eyes closed, just use your imagination. And you're going to step into that beautiful bubble of light. It's going to surround all of your aura, all of your body, above and below. And in this bubble, you are fully, fully protected. And you are going to be much more difficult, or your energy will be much more difficult to manipulate, let's say. Or you're less likely to pick up things, whereas the average person who isn't aware is open to anything. So that's a really, really great way that you can protect your energy. And a very simple, it can take 2 seconds, it can take 5 minutes. You can sit in your car just before you're going to enter and do a nice meditation. I will be putting a meditation up on here if you're interested. It will be a bit longer than this explanation that I have just given. But in essence, it is still going to help you, this bubble of protection. And I believe that you will greatly benefit if you do this every single time that you leave the house. So number 3 is all about affirmations. It's about giving yourself a few minutes every day to set aside time for yourself, to create that kind of mental protection for yourself and for your mind, to put yourself really in a place where you're inviting this kind of intentional energy to be present with you throughout the day. And it's nice to have the awareness, because a lot of us are not present with ourselves, let alone anyone else. So having this kind of awareness and setting our intentions to be protected is a perfect way, along with the other things I've mentioned today. So the first affirmation that's going to really protect us is, I am grateful for the abundance of strength that radiates throughout my body. Isn't that so empowering? I am grateful for the abundance of strength that radiates throughout my body. Great. The second one is, even when the world feels completely chaotic around me, I remain rooted firmly to the ground. So this one is really about feeling grounded and stable. And I'm actually going to also put up a meditation which will help you to feel more grounded. So that's also very important. And the last one is, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I give myself the space to pause and breathe. And sometimes you just need to take yourself off and just take a moment, come back to your energy, and just ground yourself and protect yourself in the moment, because things can get crazy, as we all know. So really just taking some mindful moments to come back to your energy, come back to your breath, come back to your peaceful moments, and use these affirmations anytime you need, and repeat them as often as you need to as well. Okay, great. So let's move on to number 4, which is all about using sea salt. And here I have this wonderful Celtic sea salt. I think it comes from France. People have been using this for generations and generations to protect themselves. You can get a sea salt bar, you can use it in the shower, and what happens is it also cleanses you. So we're going to talk about cleansing in a different video, because I feel that that just needs its whole video by itself. Cleansing and protection kind of go hand in hand, but I would really like to do a full video on that. So just for today, we're going to be just talking about protection with sea salt, and one way you can do that is with a sea salt bar. In the shower you can use it. It's actually going to, if you rub it on your body, it's actually going to repel any negative energy if you feel like you need some extra protection. So another way you can use sea salt is by putting it in a little bowl. Kind of smells funny, like the sea, surprisingly. So you can put some in a bowl, and you can place the bowl around your house. If you want to put it by the front door, so that any energy that comes in the house, you know that it's going to be, the negative energy is going to be absorbed by the sea salt. You can put one in every corner of your home if you feel like that would help you. You can actually also sprinkle it around your bed, so that when you're going to sleep and you need more protection, then that will help you to sleep better. And yeah, after a week or so, it's a good idea to pour it down the drain and replace the salt, because obviously it's going to be absorbing all of those energies, and we want to get rid of those energies. So then you just fill it with some fresh sea salt, and that's going to help protect your home. So the last one, number 5, haven't forgotten the bonus by the way, is also to do with protection during sleep. What I have discovered is that we can use certain things like pentagrams or the flower of life. I should have printed one out, but I didn't, sorry. So I will put a link to those. If you know what a pentagram is or a flower of life, it's like a beautiful circle and it's a pattern. And what you can actually do is place one of these underneath your mattress, or underneath if you've got 2 people sleeping in the bed, you can put one under each person, and that's going to help you when you're sleeping, to be protected and to repel any negative energies, because we can't see all the energies around us. So this is just one way that you can help to protect your energy, especially when you're sleeping. So the pentagram and the flower of life can simply just be printed out, placed under the mattress, or placed around the home where you want to feel or be protected. They have been used for many, many years. These kind of techniques are not new to us. It's just that we have forgotten a lot of these practices, and I am glad to be sharing them today with you guys. So let's go on to the bonus. Number 6. If you know me already, then you will know that I'm a big fan of essential oils, and yes, I do share doTERRA essential oils. So This one is a particularly protective blend. It's actually called the Protected Blend, and it is the On Guard. So if you've ever tried this one, it is extremely amazing at protecting you. Oh my gosh. I love it because it smells like Christmas. So it's just amazing. So what this has in it is cinnamon, clove, sweet, orange. Of course, these are all the Christmassy flavours that we enjoy. It also has eucalyptus and it has rosemary in it. So what I discovered is actually cinnamon has been used for centuries. So our ancestors were probably using cinnamon. What I found out is that people used to put together 9 sticks of cinnamon and hang them above their front door to be protected from any bad energy. So that was pretty cool. What On Guard is really good for doing is actually protecting against seasonal threats. It's just amazing if you've got anyone who's poorly or sick in the house, you can pop it in your diffuser and your whole family will be protected against that. It's also good, you can rub it on the bottoms of your feet. Of course, you can dilute it with some coconut oil, and all you need is like 1 drop. It's very, very strong. So that is the Protective Blend, the essential oils. So it can also be made into a spray. It can be used as hand sanitizer. It can be used, they've got a whole collection on the doTERRA website. I will pop a link if you're interested and you can have a look. But yes, that is a very, very good way to protect yourself. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have any tips or tricks that I haven't mentioned today, because I'm sure there are so many that I haven't mentioned, please share them with us. And if you do try any of these techniques, then let us know how you get on. I've had a lot of fun sharing this with you today, so if you have enjoyed it as well, please like and share with your friends. If you know somebody who might benefit from this, also please share it. It is very important and I do take this very seriously, and so should you. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay protected, and I will see you in the next video.